Welcome to Just How I Plant It. My name is Shantae and I'm the owner and creator of Just How I Plant It, aka the Grow Girl Plant Pot Holders. I just wanted to give you an overview of the product, show you how to use it, and just give you my overall plant recommendations. All the plants that I'm going to recommend are low maintenance, and they are perfect for new plant parents. And let's just get into it. So here I have a couple of the Grow Girls pulled aside just so we can do an overview. And you can just see, at first when I started the company, I kept calling them planters, and then people are like, well, how was it supposed to drain? And I'm like, well, you don't put your plant directly into it. So I just realized maybe it's not a planter, but more so a plant pot holder. So right now I just have a plant sitting in here. I will just take the top off so you can see. Each planter comes with a card with the instructions that basically says do not put dirt in here. So it is hollowed out, and it's perfect for 3 to 6 inch pot. So as you can see with this one, this is, I believe, a 6-inch pot, and of course it's not going to sit down deep like this 3-inch pot, but it still serves a purpose. It still is holding the pot, and it's just making your pot look, a little more fabulous. So each Grow Girl is made out of styrofoam. They are not going to topple over. So you see when I put the plant in here, it's made very heavy, and unless you are punching and kicking it, like, it's not going anywhere. So my recommendation is that you have your plant inside of a cache pot. And what a cache pot is basically just a pot without any drainage holes, because after you water your plant, you don't want water getting everywhere. So I recommend that you just take the whole thing out, water your plant, and then place it back in there. But since you have the cache pot underneath it, it is okay if you feel like you're not going to get water everywhere to water while it is in the pot holder. So right now we have 4 different complexions. Right here I have the caramel complexion, and then I have the milk chocolate complexion. Most of the plant pot holders come with nose rings, except for our sorority girls that do not come with nose rings. That's basically it. Every week I try to come up with a couple new styles, and if you are subscribed to the newsletter, then you will be notified on those styles. So moving on to my plant recommendation, right here I have a bromeliad, Pepperomia, I'm sorry. I have a Pepperomia in here, and I got this for $3.98. I either picked it up from Home Depot or Lowe's. It's a pretty common plant. They're easy to propagate. I just water when it is dry. As far as light, I do medium light for this. And of course, this is a golden pothos. You can find these pretty much everywhere. They are easy growers, fast growers. They are tolerant to low light. So it's perfect for new plant parents. And I just water this when it's dry, and they are easy to propagate as well. Next we have a ZZ plant. This plant is known to be unkillable, indestructible. And how much did I pay for this one? $7.98. So you can find, even if there's plants that I haven't recommended, if you can find it in a small pot between 3 to 6 inches, and that would pair perfectly with your Grow Girl. So let me change the plants out so you can see how each one looks. So that is the ZZ plant. It's a little sparse because I got it on a discount, so it's just now putting out new growth. But in my opinion, I like more full plants. So back here I have a I think this is a marble queen. I think this is a marble queen pothos, and then this is a golden pothos. So you can see the marble queen is lighter. So I just like the way that the fuller plants look, and I like to style it a little bit. I was a hairstylist for forever before I got into selling the plant pot holders. So I do like a little height. I'm into big hair. So let me step back so you can see. Okay, so that was the Marble Queen pothos, and this also low maintenance. I have this one in semi-hydroponics, aka LECA, and it is tolerant of medium to low light as well. It's not picky on the humidity. None of these plants I'm going to show you is picky on the humidity. This next one, this is a dumb cane. This is a small one in a, I believe, a 4-inch pot. And I got this one for $5. So not only are they low maintenance, but they are low cost. I have a Dracaena. I'm not sure exactly what type of Dracaena. This one was $5 as well. But I love Dracaenas. They are very low maintenance, tolerant of low light to medium light. None of the plants, I believe, are highlight except for maybe the aloe vera I have back there. So how about we switch this one out in our milk chocolate grow girl. And we have a Sansevieria, aka a snake plant, and this is the cylindrical version. This is tolerant of low light, very low light. And this, I believe, is a 6-inch terracotta pot, so you see how it sits in there just fine. What else do we have going on? We have a, what is this thing? I believe this is a Pepperomia. You know, you go to the Home Depot and it just says tropical foliage. I cannot pronounce that word. But this was $5. This I've only had for a few weeks. It's a fast grower from what I can tell. I have it in an east-facing window, and it is low maintenance. I haven't noticed any issues with it. She got a little faux hawk going on right there. All right, next on my recommendation list, I have a coffee plant, and this is really cute. This, it's low maintenance, but at the same time, it drinks a lot of water. I have to water this thing maybe twice a week. And this was $5 as well. But the good thing about this is when it needs to be watered, the leaves wilt. And so it's not a guessing game with it. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? You need to water your plant, basically. This next plant, I have a pineapple plant. This was a propagation. What I did was I took the top off of a pineapple that I bought from the store, and I put it in a glass of water for a few weeks, and I stuck it in the windowsill, and then it grew roots, and I planted it in dirt. So you can get you a free plant out of your next pineapple that you bought. And this actually likes a lot of water, but not nearly as much as this coffee plant. So I water this about once a week. When I first propagated my pineapple plant and I put it in soil, I had it in terracotta, which was a no-no because terracotta wicks up all the moisture, and this plant likes moisture. So now it is just in a plastic pot. Alrighty, I have this beautiful aloe plant, and you see, let me show you how big. So you see how big that is, and because of how deep it is, it can sit down in there. So don't think that it's just going to every plant pot size is going to sit down low. Only if it's a 3-inch or 4-inch will it go all the way down. Otherwise, it's just going to kind of sit upwards like a crown. Oh, y'all look at all that mess. Don't look back there. Let me change my angle So right here I have a aloe vera plant, and aloes come in a bunch of different sizes. This one I got for, I want to say $5 from the grocery store, and I have this one in semi-hydroponics, aka leca. So it is self-watering, but if you just have it in soil, they like to dry out, which is great if you forget to water your plants, and they can tolerate high sun. All right. Then we have this, what is this? A Philodendron Brazil, and I got this one. Let's style her cute. Let's see. I got this Philodendron Brazil from either Home Depot or Lowe's. Those are really the only places that I buy my plants. And I love the beautiful variegation on the leaves. And this plant was about $3.98. They do have fuller plants that you can get. There are like certain plants, I'm about to get off topic, like this Tetrasperma. There's certain plants that I really like, but I can't find in the small size. So you can buy a larger plant and then repot it into a smaller pot if you want to have a certain look in your grow girl. But anyway, back on topic, Philodendron Brazil. Next, we have another Dracaena. I love Dracaenas. I have probably about 6 of them. They are just so low maintenance. They tolerate low light. I have one that I only water once a month. And yeah, so this one is great if you want like a little more height. Okay, and then lastly, I have a Hartley Philodendron. This is my Hartley Philodendron. Now this pot that I have it in, I don't believe can fit in the Grow Girl, but if I take it out, it can. Let's see, because this one is in semi-hydro, it's in leca. So this is a Hartley Philodendron. This is one of my favorite plants. It is a trailing plant, which means it's going to hang. It grows so nicely, so beautifully. It tolerates low light, and it's beautiful. It propagates easily, so you can make more and more. So for example, this pot is kind of thin right here, so I can take cuttings from down here and I can plant them back in here to make it more full. So I will be doing care videos on each of these type of plants, and make sure that you are subscribed or signed up for the newsletter. That way you can get notified when each of the videos is available, because I realize that there are some people who are new to this plant thing, and I just want to be as helpful and informative as possible. So I hope that you learned a couple of things, and just feel free to send me any questions that you have.